Hello everyone, this is Vidyasagar, lecturer in computer science. In this video I am going to explain about the frames concept, that is program number 12 here. So without wasting the time, let's start here. Let's take the HTML tag. Dear students, please remember, whenever you are developing the frames, there will not be body tag. Okay, so the body of the frame comes from another program. Okay, so frame tag. Just give me a second. I will tell you very clear what exactly we are talking about. This is, just imagine this is your, okay, so let me take this is your web page. Okay, so this is the entire window what you are provided with. So you are developing a web page, and the data what you are displaying is coming here, right? So you can divide this window into, you can divide this single window into multiple small windows to display the appropriate data. Okay, so let me show you one website. Say for example, Osmania University website. I think it's down, so Osmania University might be down. So onlinesba.com, online SBA, I will display. Right, you see here, this is this is entire thing is actually the what is it, the entire window. The window is really the frame. This is actually one frame. So one frame they divided into, see here, some part is not useful here, they are not using this part. Okay, and here they are not using this part, but they are putting, you know, some options here for us. And you see again, this is one part, one frame, this is one frame, this is one frame, this is one frame, and here text is scrolling here. This is another program, actually this is one frame again. So this is again one frame where all the links are provided. This is actually an image. Okay, so images, so many images are there. This part of this is one frame again here. So basically you have the entire window, but you can divide the entire window into multiple windows. Okay, multiple small parts, which we call it as a frames. Say for example, if you want me to divide the window what I have, say for example, say like this. If I wanted to divide, I can divide like this. So how I divided? I divided the entire web page space here in my web page document into how many frames? 1, 2, 3. So before I divided it is 100%, right? So now it is how, you know. So it is like, say for example, it's like 10%. It's like 30%. Okay, and this is like 60%. Okay, so how I am dividing? So I am dividing it vertically. Okay, like columns I divided, right, vertically, columns like, and 10%, 60, 30. So how do we do it programmatically is what let us learn. Okay, so frame, so columns, no, so I am dividing in the form of columns, right? COLS, columns is equal to first one is how much? 10%. So you have to specify in terms of percentage. 10%, comma 60%, comma what is the last one? 30%. Okay, so this is how you have to specify. So total how many? 10, 60, 30. So 3 parts. Dear students, 30, this is also not mandatory. If you put star, that is enough, because of 10, 60, 70 gone, star means remaining, so 30 will come automatically. Okay, but anyhow I am writing here. So frame you have opened. Okay, so basically frame, there is you are, what you are doing, you are setting the frame, right? You are setting your frame. So frame set, what you need to take? Frame set you need to take. Okay, next, so you are setting the frame, you set the frame, finish. Okay, you have to close also, you have to close the frame set tag like this. Frame set, spelling mistakes, don't make any spelling mistakes, very important, right? So this first 10% has to be filled by what? Second, what it has to be filled with? Third, what it has to be filled up with? So that you have to define now. Okay, say frame src, source for what? So like this you have to write source for, you have to write like this. Okay, so source you have to specify. So this is for the first 10% source, and this is for the second 60% source, and finally this is for the last remaining 30% source. So what is the source? See what you wanted to display. Okay, that is according to your wish, right? Say for example, this is program number 12. So 12.html. I am saving it on my desktop. You can notice that. Okay, you see here. See the frame has been divided now. Okay, so if you wanted to divide it horizontally, just use the word rows. That's it. Okay, so save the program and reload it. So horizontally and vertically, done. Right. So make it like this, and I'm doing it with only 2 parts. Okay, right. So 60-30. Okay, 70-30, right? Sorry, 70-30. Perfect. Okay, so in first source, what I want to display, I will write that. Okay, say for example, FB login page, copy the link address and type here. Okay, and see, in order to search for the jobs, there is a free job alert website is there. So that website I wanted to display here. So first 70% means first frame is going to display this website and second is going to display this website, right? So save the program and reload the page. So Facebook is not allowing me to connect, so I can put any other website also. Okay, so say for example, research attitude, some website. Okay, by the way, you need not to put only the websites which are existing. Actually, you can put any web page which you have developed, which is in your computer also. Okay, so I think I gave you the basic idea about how to divide the entire single window into multiple frames. So frame set is a tag to define how to divide the frames, and in which frame what data has to come is decided by the frame source. Okay, so yeah, now I will explain 2 simple programs apart from this. Let's see here. Excuse me. Right, so opening the HTML tag, opening the body tag. See, I am writing here, click here. Very important. Okay, very important concept. This is regarding the links, hyperlinks. Okay, so file, save as, say f1.html. I will save it on my desktop. So when I open this, see, basically my intention is if I click this word, it has to take me to the Flipkart page. Flipkart. Okay, so it's not taking me. Okay, so what I can do, just give me a second. Flipkart.com. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I am going to edit this program. So this information I will put it within the anchor tag. Okay, so there is a tag called anchor tag is there. Anchor A means anchor tag. So anchor tag is basically useful to give the hyperlinks, okay, to the web page. So href, hyperreference is what? Hyperreference is what? So this one. Okay, so within the anchor tag, what word I am writing? Click here word I am writing. So if I click this, what will happen? It will take to the reference what I have set here. Okay, so save the program, closing it. See this? Yeah, now it is coming automatically because it's a link. No, hyperreference is a link, so it will come in by default blue color and underlined. So now I am clicking here. Yes, this is working. So please remember this. Next second program, one more program. Let me write one more program. Let me teach you one more program. This is also for hyperlinks only. So same concept, almost same concept. Opening the HTML. next opening the body tag here, next anchor tag, hyper reference is equal to, okay, I am not deciding, click, so some English word I am writing, so anchor tag I am closing here, okay. So I think there is no confusion for you. Next closing the body tag, very simple program, and closing the HTML tag, okay. So I'm closing, right, so closing the HTML tag. So I will save this program as ef2.html, right, okay. So obviously this click will not work at all, right, because I didn't give any reference, so it won't work, okay. So now what is my requirement, okay, let me show you. F2, so see F2, the word is there, but if I click it cannot go anywhere because I have not defined where it has to go. So what I will do, I will give the link such that if I click this one, it has to open the next frame, I mean the previous the previous program, okay. What is it, previous program? F1 program, okay. So where is F1? So F1 is in C drive, users, admin, desktop, right? So give like this, very simple. Hyper reference to whom? To this page. And which one I am giving hyper reference? To the HTML document called F1 I am giving the reference, okay. So save the program, reload the page. Now if I click this, what will happen? Yes, tell me what will happen. This is going to open, going to this location and open the f1.html, okay. So ready, clicking, yes. So this is actually the first program. So if I click this first program, it will take me to first flipkart.com, right, okay. So now let's try to understand here, okay. So let's see the question here. The question is, write a HTML program to create a frames. So 2 frames, okay. Frames we created, no. So where is the frames program? So this is the frames program, right. So in the first 70%, what I will do, I am going to put the F1, okay. So here first page, and in the second frame I am going to put the second program. So these are what? These are also documents, the programs, right? Web documents, finish, okay. So sources are decided. Close the program here and close this F2, right. So now see here, okay. So this is F1 and this is F2, okay. So if you want the clarity, I will give the clarity also, just give me a minute. From program called F1, just for your clarity I am writing this, you need not to write this. Next for F2 and notepad, and this is from F2 program, right, okay. Now reload the page, okay. So frames have been decided, and in which frame what data has to appear, so that is also decided, right. So you can see the program once again, final time. So frame set columns 70-30 made, okay, 70-30, or if you want 50-50 also you can give. So 50-50, right, 50-50 I gave, okay. You can see here. So first source is with the F1 program, you can see here. Second one with the F2 program, you can see here. So how we wrote F1 program, do you remember? So if we click the this one, it will be taking us to Flipkart page, right. So this is the frame source, and this frame source we see. So this will take us to where? The first program. It will open the first program, okay. So within the frame program itself, I have given the relation between each other. So when I click this, yeah, obviously this is going to open the Flipkart website. This will open the Flipkart website, and if I click this, it has to open the F1 program, okay. What is the F1 program output? Click here from F1, okay. So that is the first program output. Right now, let's see if it is not opening the Flipkart, then go with the simple program, free job alert. I mean some kind of a website like free job alert, because see for the security purpose the programs will not allow us to access within our internal frames also sometimes. And see here I am taking freejobalert.com. Let me check with this. So now yes, so if I am clicking on F1, yeah, there is no problem, it's coming, right? So F2, see F2 means if I click this is a F2, if I click this it's opening the output of F1. So there is a relation from F1 F2, there is a relation, it is moving from F2 to, in this frame it is moving from F2 output to F1 output, right? So if I click this, again I will get the free job alert website. Okay, so I think I have fulfilled the frames concept. Creating the frame is very easy. That's what we have seen. Frame columns is equal to 50% we have divided by using the frame set tag, and sources also I have given. You have seen that frame source is F1 and F2 I have given here. Okay, and then after that frame 1 I have defined in this way. You can see here I just gave one English information here and giving some hyper reference. So frame 2 also I defined, but frame 2 I am giving the link to the previous frame, the other frame, that is F1. So you can see that. Okay, right. Any doubts, please just put a comment to me. Thank you all of you. Have a good day.